Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with the Bitcoin analysis video. Alts are ready to blast off. Maybe while Bitcoin starts to move sideways, we're going to take a look at the charts, see what's happening here. As Bitcoin, recently had its, about 1,000-point retrace all the way back down to 14.5K, seeing its, new high at 15.5K. So what we're going to take a look at to see is Bitcoin going to retrace while alts are maybe ready, set to take off. That might be the looks of it, but let's go ahead and dive on into the charts, take a look at it, and let's get started. All right, folks, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, we use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by Tone Bays and the market guide buy and sell signal. So I believe CryptoFace maybe has ended his sell. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if the sell is over. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is. So right now you can still pick up market cipher. I would recommend using the link in the description box below. And then you can also be a reseller of market cipher whenever you sign up for it as well. When you enter your own unique ID referral program name, this is where you enter your name, not CryptoTakeOver. By clicking the link, you're already supporting me. So I highly appreciate if y'all go ahead and pick up that indicator and use my referral link. That would be freaking awesome. As y'all know, market cipher is our bread and butter on this channel when we are looking at the charts. So what we're looking at here is on the daily time frame, starting to see a little bit of a curvature here, maybe somewhat of a three-wave pattern that could have us potentially start to sell off, possibly looking at the 10-hour chart here. So what we've already been talking about, folks, on this channel is that if we start to push below our 21 EMA here on the Bitcoin charts, then that's going to be probably another bearish move for us, possibly a retrace all the way down to the 100 EMA, which is right at about 13K. A little bit under 13K possibly. So I would not be surprised if we got that sell off there. Usually once we're in a bull market, Bitcoin likes to retrace up to like 35% to the downside. And if we are to get a retrace to the downside all the way at the 100 EMA here, that would be probably about a 20% retrace. So it's not out of the ordinary for us to get a retrace like that if at all possible. But looking here, we'll probably get a bounce somewhere relatively pretty soon. Our higher time frames are still showing a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of money still coming back into this market over the week. And, I would say because of the election taking place and the uncertainty of what's going to happen there, Bitcoin is definitely the hedge for that. So what we want to take a look at also is our Bitcoin dominance chart and kind of see how dominance is faring up against maybe some of the altcoins and the crypto markets as well too. So what we're seeing here is taking a look at our 8-hour time frame here. We probably had some overhead trend lines that we could zoom out on here if we want to, going on into our possibly 2-day or 3-day charts. It looks like we are seeing some rejection here at one of our trend lines above overhead. But folks, looking at our 2-day chart, I'm thinking Bitcoin is probably just going to have a movement to the side, and then we're going to see probably another big move to the upside, possibly all the way up to 16K and maybe even up to the 17K area for sure. But what we're seeing here is money that is still moving into Bitcoin too as well, and our Bitcoin dominance chart is showing that probably a lot of these alts are still going to continue to move sideways, if anything. But, we did have a little bit of a relief rally in some of the alts. So, and that gave Bitcoin a nice little settlement to move sideways. And now we're going to see some consolidation before we continue up a little bit higher. But, folks, our 2-day chart is money flow is just ready to skyrocket this thing up. And, I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way back up to retest possibly the 17K area too as well. Looking at our 3-day chart, let's take a look at our 3-day chart on Bitcoin here, see what might be happening. I don't believe we've gotten any sell signal. I think we've gotten a sell signal up until our daily time frame with our whales buy and sell signal. Oh no, it turned back to a buy signal. So yeah, we're still looking at a strong buy for Bitcoin here. Even on the daily chart as well, and all the way up until our weekly chart. I mean, Bitcoin is just holding steady. Even though it looks like we're in an overbought territory here, what more than likely is going to happen is we're probably going to dip down to about the 60% marker here with our momentum waves, and then probably have another slingshot back to the upside here. that's definitely what Bitcoin is looking like it's gearing up for. And you know, we're kind of in confluence with our Bitcoin dominance chart too as well, and kind of ranging from there. So you know, we're looking at strong resistance probably at about 20K. But folks, that's not very far up there. Let's see percentage wise how big of a move that would be from where we're at right now. You know, this is probably where we're at here. It's about a 33% gain all the way back up to 20K. So that could happen in a heartbeat, honestly, just because, you know, Bitcoin is, it is the honey badger, and it is ready to probably scoop up a lot of this fiat that's taking place right now. So the next thing that we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at our DXY chart, kind of reference off of that to see, you know, how much more of the dollar they're printing. And, you know, I was streaming on theta.tv the other day too. So if y'all want to take a look at some of the charts, but I was showing the DXY chart also in comparison to Bitcoin, ETH, and silver. And what we're seeing here on the DXY chart is, you know, a continuous sell-off, dipping underneath our 21 EMA once again, finding rejection. So we didn't quite get all the way up to our, well, we got all the way up to about the $90 area. And that's kind of where we were referencing about the 100 EMA. We got a rejection at the 100 EMA as well. And, you know, taking a look at our 2-day chart here, our money flow is still pretty heavily in the red. So I wouldn't be surprised if this red dot comes all the way down below our 60% level with our momentum wave. And that's definitely going to probably be relatively bearish for the dollar too, maybe coming all the way back down to, you know, the low 90 or the $90 area for the DXY chart as well. So things are still looking relatively bearish for the dollar as of right now, and I would probably say that it's going to continue out to be like that too as well. You can see here as we start to move into some of our higher time frames that we're still having you know, a nice little ramp off to the downside here with our dollar momentum as well. So 6 day still has a red dot, and I believe the weekly will probably give us another red dot again shortly. You can see here that we're starting to make this little move back to the downside with our VWAP. That could change though based on, you know, how the rest of the election period goes. Looking here at the 6 day, having a yellow dot here too as well. If that is to confirm, then definitely looking for the dollar to probably sell off a little bit more, and probably gives Bitcoin a nice, will probably give Bitcoin a nice little rise to the upside too as well. Looking to probably retest that 17K area, and shooting probably past through 16K, but that's going to happen probably after a while. Because what we've been looking at is the Bitcoin dominance chart kind of settling, and then also the Bitcoin charts kind of also settling to maybe give the rise in the altcoins as we've been talking about right now too as well. And ETH has had a nice little substantial pump to the upside here too, as you can see. So we had a buy here on our daily time frame, and we're coming back up to retest one of our pivot points. So what we are looking for is probably a push back above this purple support line, which was once support, so now acting as resistance. What we're looking for is a possible pivot back up above it, and then once we pivot back up above it, we're probably looking, you know, probably at about $500 for ETH. I know there's been a lot of talk about the ETH 2.0 and the staking that will be occurring, and I believe you can earn all the way up to 12% on your staking rewards for ETH when the time comes. So keep an eye out for Ethereum to probably pump to the upside here, probably getting back to that $500 area sometime pretty soon. As we start to zoom out here on our 2-day chart, a nice ramp to the upside here, finding support at our 21 EMA and having a nice bounce there too as well. And then also looking at our 3-day chart, also giving us a green dot, the nice move to the upside. So I'm probably going to assume that we're going to ride this momentum wave all the way back up to maybe our, you know, 100% or probably our 100% level, if anything, and maybe see another rejection after that. So $500 ETH, probably incoming, probably ready to make a higher high here in the short term. But yeah, ETH is still looking like it's probably ready to rally as Bitcoin starts to settle. And then we'll probably start to see ETH maybe take a little bit of a break while Bitcoin starts to ride up to maybe that 17K area. But, you know, I think ETH still has potential to probably get back up above $500, and and then we'll start to see Bitcoin do its thing again. So definitely looking like the alts are probably going to be ready to take off here in the near term future too as well. And then what were we also going to look at? The DXY, will it trace on much Bitcoin dominance? Okay, so yeah, so folks, that's what it's looking like here for the alts. Alts are still looking like they're ready to probably make a move to the upside too as well. But Bitcoin is definitely taking a nice little break as of right now. And then we'll have to see how the rest of the market wants to do after that. Let's just take a look at gold and silver, and we'll take a look at silver just for kicks and giggles for right now. I don't believe that it's performing as well as some of the other assets, but as you can see here, we're starting to get a nice move to the upside. We're clipping back into our greenish area on our money flow there on the, even the daily here, we've started to break above our pivot point here. And this is what Ethereum is probably going to end up doing too. We're probably going to end up breaking back above our resistance, our purple support, which is now resistance on ETH as well, but this is silver. And so we've already started to make that move to the upside there. Silver also here on the 2-day chart looking like it's ready to have a nice move back to the upside. Once again, I would definitely think that we're probably going to come back up to retest the $30 area by the end of the month for sure. But that's definitely looking like silver is ready to be bullish. Let's take a look at gold also. Gold's probably also making that nice move to the upside here too as well, ready to move back up above our zero pivot or our pivot point here on the daily chart as well. Same with silver and ETH. As we pointed out, this pivot point on our daily charts. So if that happens, definitely looking like, our assets are ready to kind of blast off from here on out. So folks, yeah, that's looking like where Bitcoin is probably headed to as of right now. If y'all want to join us in our Patreon page, feel free to join us in there. It's 10% off if you join for the whole year, but I highly recommend it. We're talking about different alts that we're getting into right now and how we're preparing for our staking rewards and learning about different platforms to stake with as well too. So you can come over here and see all the different perks and rewards that you'll get whenever you join our Patreon page. I have bots set up to signal the group automatically through our Discord server. So once you join, make sure that you give me your Discord username. You can message me on Discord or message me through Patreon, whichever you feel is necessary. But folks, yeah, this is definitely going to be worth its value as we continue into our bull run market territory and talk about some of these alts that we're going to be in heavy accumulation of as of right now. So with that being said, let's take a look at the total coin market cap. This is for alts. Let's just take a look at the full total coin market cap. Looking at our daily here, it looks like we're still trying to push above our pivot point here on our daily time frame too as well. But money flow on our total coin market cap is still just looking relatively bullish for the most part, breaking through all our major resistances as you can see here. Let's turn on our Wells buy and sell signals. So I teach you how to set up these Wells buy and sell signals also in the Patreon page. And then also our all the EMAs that we use is a custom EMA indicator. And I give you the code on how to set that up as well too. So tutorials are in Patreon. If you have any questions about where those links are, just message me and I can try and find them for you and I'll send them to you. But total coin market cap still looking like it's finding a nice bounce to the upside here on the daily, on the 6 day. And then on the weekly, we've gotten our buy signals here. So total coin market cap looks like it's ready to ride and continue further to the upside here. So exciting time for Bitcoin, folks. Make sure that you are definitely hedged in proper ways and using proper risk management if you are trading these markets as of right now. But then other than that, folks, I think that's going to be about it for today's video. If y'all are brand new to cryptocurrency and all this was just a foreign language that I was speaking to you, I would highly recommend that you take our Path to Cryptocurrency course. It is available for a relatively cheap price right now. So if y'all want to go ahead and join in there, it's just a one-time enrollment fee, and then you'll have access to our private category on Discord too as well to talk about things that you find interesting in the course or things that you would like to see me make videos on. You can come over here and see all the different modules and lessons that you'll get to as well whenever you join the course. But I highly recommend it if you're brand new, learning how to get started, wanting to learn what exchanges to use, what are some safe ways to store your crypto. We talk about all that stuff in here because this is a space of scammers and people that are just willing to be imposters to take your money and run. So you want to make sure that you're staying safe out there. You want to make sure that you're storing your crypto properly. You want to make sure that you are not dealing with people that you shouldn't be dealing with, right? You know, because you just have to make sure you stay safe within this market space as well too. But yeah, we talk about how to stay safe and all that different jazz. So come over there, check that out too as well. And then folks, our channel is growing rapidly. So I highly recommend that y'all sign up for our crypto newsletter that we send out periodically. But this will qualify you for our $100 giveaway in one of our favorite alts whenever you sign up for the Crypto Takeover newsletter. We will do a live drawing once we hit 3,000 subs, and I will send you an email or message you on Discord, and you can send me your alt address so that I can send you you know, those lovely altcoin gains that we are going to be making here relatively soon. So come over here, get signed up for our newsletter, link in the description box below. And if y'all want to stay up to date or chat with the community, our Discord server is available to the public. Just make sure that you check the green checkbox whenever you join, and then you'll have full access to our Discord server. And then also our Telegram announcements page is a good way to stay up to date with the videos that we release. And then also when we're running special discounts and offers on our products too as well. But yeah, other than that, folks, if y'all want to mine Bitcoin straight from your laptop, I'm using this web browser to mine Bitcoin on 2 different laptops that I don't really use anymore. They're just kind of just there to mine Bitcoin for me. You can use CryptoTab browser. I'd highly recommend it. And you can check the links in the description box below. So other than that, folks, I think we're pretty much done for today's video. It looks like Bitcoin is definitely ready to consolidate out for a little bit longer before it makes its next move to the upside. So, you know, a 30% retrace is not out of the ordinary for Bitcoin. So you just have to be ready for these pullbacks and ready to buy them. But obviously that gives, you know, our altcoins the time to catch up to Bitcoin as well too. So I hope that you're doing your due diligence out there, folks. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah, feel free to hit me up. I'll see y'all then. CTO signing out. Peace.